Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na.
It is really nice out here. It is not hot, and it is not, I mean, it's like beautiful. Hello, my little babies. Hello, my sweet babies. Are you ready for breakfast? Are you ready for breakfast, Flinny? I can't wait until their pasture is done. And they have lots of roaming room and running room and Otis. Otis. He's such a cute dog. Are you guys ready for breakfast? Are you guys ready for breakfast? Are you guys ready for breakfast? So my husband put this on there yesterday and that on there. These were actually Grandma's. Like she had them in her little ceramic building. And so my husband just painted them.
Oh my gosh! Look at him!
Oh, he's up there, little baby.
Hi, Jessica.
My butt hurts. You know when you bend over too much in your garden and your glutes hurt? My glutes.
Look. Look, how do we get out of this?
Let's see if they peck at me.
Now I bet when I open this, everyone's gonna try to come running out this way.
Close it, close it, close it.
Go, go, go!
So we still have holes, guys. We don't know what the holes, but our plan right now is we're going to cover it in sand. We learned it on Becky's homestead. She was saying how she covers her chicken run in sand because it's less, you know, it's not muddy on their feet and it's sand. So we just took the sand from the sandbox. Don't let them out yet. We took the sand from the sandbox and we just put some in here. My plan is to get probably about 4 more bags of sand just to spread around. I mean, they're still going to be able to dig for bugs and all that stuff. But we still have these mysterious holes that pop up. There's one here. I don't know what they are. Are they snakes? Look. Here's some holes.
Alright.
So we put golf balls in here. Where's the golf balls?
During farming.
Oh. Well, they ain't doing no good in there. We put golf balls in here because we heard that if it was a snake, the snake's going to mistake the golf ball for an egg and he can't get back out. But I don't know if it's a snake. We know it's not mice because for one, mice could probably just jump over and through the holes in the fence. But we put mouse traps out one night to see if that would help, and it was not mice. So, if you guys know what would be making these holes, they're about the size around of a finger.
Look, you ready?
I heard snakes, they don't get your chickens, they're after the eggs. Okay, ready? Let's see. Nobody's crowing. Nobody's cock-a-doodle-doing.
Black Friday!
Black Friday? Uh-oh. Oh.
You guys are missing it.
Oh, you almost tripped.
Where's our cock-a-doodle doing?
Here, I'll get in a drink of water. Is the water not full?
I like that watermelon.
They've done a pretty good job so far with it.
One of the roosters really likes it. I think it's that one that likes the watermelon.
Oh, it is. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? Huh? Otis.
Daddy, Gloria makes a weird noise.
Yeah, Gloria has a weird cluck. She's so pretty though. Look at them colors. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Reddy brown.
It's the way it, like, you know, it lays together. Who does your feathers, girl? You look so good.
I know, right? Oh.
She said, come on, let's pay. I'm not paying. What are you gonna pay?
This is hot.
You gonna play what?
Okay.
Where'd you get those shoes, Journey? They're rainbows. You know I love rainbows. I picked her that shirt up at Tractor Supply yesterday. I didn't wash it, which is probably a bad idea on my part, because she'll probably end up with hives. But her shirt says Farm and Friends and it has a goat on it. I saw the goat and I had to get it. It's the only one they had and it was a size 3T. So it's big on her, but she's super cute, isn't it? She's so cute in oversized t-shirts. No, I'm not going up there.
Why?
I heard a rooster.
Because it's just me enjoying me.
That woven wire you stretch it, but this welded wire you don't get. You just gotta pull the slack out of your roll. This is woven. You'll nail it to the end.
No. Don't touch that.
From where you're pulling from. What I got's woven.
I just had to chase a dog. That dog right there. Out of my tomatoes. It's JJ. He's an old dog. He's been around here for years. We used to call him Nuella's boyfriend. No, I'm not going to carry you. But Otis yesterday, the neighbor's dog got a hold of Otis. So we're kind of protective right now. The neighbor's dog pinned him down.
What doing?
I don't know. But here we go, you guys. Look at this fence. Stay right here, baby. Stay right here. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. The dangers. Otis just got in this roll of wire. Otis, don't go back in there. Bad. Hey guys. It's been a day. It's been a day. Come on, sweet pea. And other news, our strawberry plants are blossoming. She's just crying because she had to walk up the hill by herself. I didn't carry her. But we're getting our goat fence put on. And earlier today, I'm pretty sure I broke my toe. She needs a nap. And Sterling might have broke her wrist. They're in here in the dark. How's your wrist? Can you move your fingers? Shh. Hey.
Yeah.
Why don't you lay down?
No.
You're crabby.
I can move them, but it still kind of hurts.
So we're having steak and baked potatoes and corn on the cob and baked beans. It's hot in my face. And they are still down working on the fence. How do you like your steak? Do you like them well done, medium well? I prefer mine either well done or medium well. They can have just a very little pink, but not like, I don't know. It just depends. I don't like a whole lot of pink. But I do like, sometimes I do like just a little bit of pink because it gives a little more juiciness rather than not. But I know of some people that like rare, like ooh, bloody, like moo cow, bloody. But Millie and Flynn are finishing up their supper. So I give them as much alfalfa hay as they want, so it's there. And then I also give them alfalfa pellets, and then I just give them like a little bit of their goat feed. It's got like, it's a mixture of stuff. But as soon as their pasture is built, they'll be able to eat more like weeds and that kind of thing. We're still gonna have to give them their alfalfa pellets and their alfalfa hay, just because there's not a lot that they can eat in there. There's a couple trees, but I mean, there's not like acres and acres and acres of food for them to eat. So I need to get them more alfalfa pellets pretty soon. Flynn loves alfalfa pellets, but Millie not so much. I think Millie was more, they fed her alpaca food. So she was raised, you know, eating alpaca food because they have an alpaca. And so they just buy the alpaca food and the goats and the alpaca eat it. But I mean, she can either eat the alfalfa pellets or, you know, starve, which I think she'll eat them. And they do eat some table scraps. Like I gave them some corn husks earlier because, like, I was reading this one blog and they were saying how reading the blog, not watching a vlog, reading a blog, and they were saying how they like Flynn is just like, I'm just gonna sit down here and eat my dinner. I'm just gonna lay down. He just laid down. I'm just gonna lay down here and munch on my dinner. Oh, Flinny, you're so funny. Flinny, you're so funny. Are you funny, Flynn? Are you funny, Flynn? Oh, but my fence down there is almost done. We're gonna eat some dinner. They think they can do this one up here by hand, so they don't need the tractor. I don't know if this one will get done tonight. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then pretty soon they are going to try out their new pasture. The plan right now is to like let them go in there. Papa said they can stay in there if they wanted. You know, he doesn't think anything would bother them. But I personally just feel safer at night having them up by the house in case anything was to attack them or anything happen. You know, they are close by, and you know, here we have to run all the way down there. So that is just my reasoning for having a pen up by here, up by our house, and then also a pasture down there. If there was more of them, you know, I might feel a little bit safer, because then they'd be in their herd, and you know, if something was to attack them, I could probably hear it. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm so happy and thankful to have them back. You guys have no idea. Well, actually, maybe you do. Maybe you could tell. But it was just, and even my husband said, he was like, it's not even the fact that, you know, hey, we just paid, you know, this much money for these goats. It was more like, you know, we lost a family member. It's like, they're my responsibility. They're my kids. They're my kids. For real, you know. But, you know, we become attached to them, and they're part of the family, and it's like feeling like you didn't know what they're doing, or, you know, where they went, who took them, if they were nice to them, if they were getting anything to eat, you know, all these worries in your mind. Same thing if anything happened to Otis. I mean, so next week, June, no, it's like almost a little over, June 9th, Otis will turn 12 weeks, and I'm going to schedule his vet appointment to go get a full checkup, and I'm gonna get him chipped, and I don't think I'm gonna get his dew claws, I guess that's what they're called, removed. Some people recommend it and some people don't, but Danny says that it's, you know, very painful for them. So I mean, if it's not going to bother him in the long run, like he can be fine, you know, with them. Like, I guess like the worry is for them getting snagged on something and like causing them pain later on. But what are the chances of that? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna talk to the vet. I'm gonna see what the vet actually recommends. Like, if they're like, you know, why do it? Then I'm gonna be like, okay, don't do it. There has to be a very good argument. You know what I mean? There has to be a good argument to why. But he's so cute. He is just so cute. And you know, I know I fuss about Otis. I know he's a puppy. I had somebody like rake me over the coals, and I guess, yeah, maybe they don't know me, maybe they don't watch my vlogs, maybe they just don't understand that, you know, I fuss about things. It's part of life. Everybody fusses about things, and I feel like you guys are my friends and I can share things with you guys, and you guys get me, you guys understand. But you know, I'm not like, oh, dumb dog, like I don't care about Otis. But that's the way their comment made me feel, like I was like ragging on Otis. No, Otis is very much loved. He's very much played with. He's got a sweet life here, and he will continue to have a sweet life here. He's like, he's got his belly full. Otis got his belly full, and now it's nap time. Right, Odie? So we're having some steaks. I just took one off the grill. I think these ones are a little thinner. I think they will be done. I don't have a meat thermometer out here, but I'm pretty sure. But these ones are a little bit fatter, so I'm just going to let these ones kind of cook a little bit longer, because everyone here likes their steaks well done. And I do got 2 hot dogs here for the girls. If Alyssa wants one, if Sterling wants one. Sterling won't eat it. Journey and Alyssa probably will. Sterling will eat a baked potato and corn on the cob and beans. Well, I don't even think she'll eat beans, but...
Raise the wind up. Let's hold still.
The girls are chasing chickens. Journey's only got one shoe on. Journey, where's your shoe? I put her socks on because her little sandals was making a mark on her foot.
Go, Gloria.
What's up, Flinny? You guys already ate your dinner. Flinny, you already ate your dinner, buddy. You already ate your dinner, buddy. Flinny. So I guess Starley's wrist isn't broken, but it is bruised. Still hurts?
Yeah.
Thank goodness it's not broken. But if you've been watching for a while, Sterling breaks bones really easily. Otis likes corn. How do we get in? Oh. He's gonna go on that side. Come here, Otis. Come here, Otis. Come on in. Let's go see Sterling. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No. Hey, ow, 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 ow! Ow, I'm sorry. That hurt. Odie, Odie, Otis, 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 oh my gosh!
Otis, why you gotta be so mean? Otis, why you gotta be so mean? Don't be mean. Be a good boy. 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 Here, Otis. Here, Otis. Here, Otis. 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 Oh, that's my finger. Otis. Otis. Otis.
Got a wild deranged snapping turtle.
It's your snapping turtle?
Imagine a perfect day, absolutely flawless in every way. That's the day I'm having right now. I pinch my arm to believe. I wish I could stay right.
Oh my goodness, y'all. So, I'm tired. I tilled a lot of my garden for weeding, like in between. Just, I think I did 2 or 3 rows, but it takes a lot out of me. There's a stinky old fly in here, my goodness. But I wouldn't be working right now, but I promised. I promised, but you know, I told somebody I would I'll put you guys right here. What I did was I freed up my weekend, so because I knew we wanted to put up the goat fence, and then you guys know that Friday night we lost Flynn and Millie, and then Saturday we spent almost a majority of Saturday looking for them, found them. Y'all, I can't tell you again. I know I keep saying it like a broken record how happy and thrilled. It's like, if you guys have ever lost a pet, you know, it's like, it's just awful. It's just an awful feeling, and it's like, oh, Sterling, I just felt so bad for her, because like, she's like, I am, if you haven't realized, I am like usually pretty positive. I'm pretty positive when it comes to situations. I just broke my thumb. I'm not positive about that. I was trying to pull it so I could like get my thumb back down in there. Oh well, guess I'll have a thumb out. I put lotion on my hands and then put these gloves on, and that seems to help with my eczema. And lately my fingertips have been super dry, and like they just get like skin that's like rough and coming up and getting snagged on stuff, and so I try to, you know, put lotion on. But anyway, I'm a very positive person when it comes to situations, and my husband is not. I said that's why God put us together, so we can balance each other out. So I always look at positive sides, because it is almost exactly like I had said, almost, because I was like, we found out somebody picked up Flynn and Millie. We found out that they said he was like around 20, 25, you know, and so my husband's just like, why would like a 25-year-old pick up 2 goats and put them in your car? And you know, after, you know, hearing him say that like a few times, I'm like, yeah, really, why would see, my reasoning when I first heard it, I was like, well, maybe this person, I was like, maybe this person like grew up around goats. I was like, maybe they had goats or whatever and didn't want them to get hit, so that's why they picked him up. That fly, man, I wish I could kill you. It's on my computer screen. I despise flies. Anyway. I was gonna throw 2 of them. Anyway. So, it turns out that yes, this kid said that his grandparents had goats, so that's how he learned how to handle goats. So he said the one goat, which would be Millie, he's like, it was no problem, came right up to me and I put her in my car. He said the little one, he was like, was very skittish, and he was like, I had to like get some branches and try to lead him and then get him. So, and that's how we had to get Flynn out of the big pasture he was in. I mean, that pasture was huge and it was on a hill, and there was some sheep in there, and the people were like, yeah, just go in there and get them. Like, close the gate when you're done. So we went in there, and I thought, because like goats, if you get their leader, the goats will follow. So I just assumed Millie's the leader, and so I got her, and then Flynn was like, bah, bah, but he didn't come. He'd get kind of close, and then he'd like get skittish, and so I was like, I was a smart thinker. I brought their treats, which they have these little apple treats, and they love them. So I brought those. I brought their little leashes. So we were able to finally lure him in. I told my husband to bring the treats, and like we put it in the lid like a little dish, and then he came over, and as soon as he got close enough to eat it, grabbed him. So anyway, that's how we ended up capturing him. What had happened is the guy, let me backtrack now, the guy said he almost hit them, so that's why he stopped to pick him up. Picked him up, went around. See, we're on the other side. We have a kind of a, it's not like a busy road, but it's a busier road than we live on. So it's like that road. They went across that road, and we're on the other side. So they went around to all the farms around there, our houses, and he only went up to at the corner, which would be my husband's cousin, the neighbor that I talk about. So they went there, and Tom didn't know that we had goats. I have no idea why he didn't know we had goats, but he didn't know we had goats. So and anyway, I'm just happy to have them back in their fence. They're gonna test it out tomorrow. I'm hoping it's all good, and then we're gonna get their pen up hopefully tomorrow. Their bigger pen, so they can have a bigger living space. They can have all of that free roaming space out there, and yeah. And then the next saga is ducks. Y'all excited? So Sterling wants 2 ducks. We've been trying to look for 2 ducks. We've been on the lookout for 2 ducks. We haven't been able to find 2 ducks. Tractor Supply is no longer having ducks until what did they say, September or something like that? I don't even remember. They said in the fall. I thought they only did ducks. I thought they only did, like, what was it, chick days? I thought they only did that in the spring. But anyway, they're chicks. They're going to continue to have till July. So, and we are going to drink a tangerine LaCroix. Cousin Julie had borrowed an incubator, and she incubated eggs and hatched them out. And she borrowed it from this guy. She still has it. So she was going to order some silky eggs and hatch those, but she just hasn't gotten around to it. She's like, but if you want, I can ask him if you can borrow the incubator. I was like, that's, ask him. I was like, I'll pay him, rent it, I don't know how much, but if not, then we'll just buy one, and then we're gonna order duck eggs. I don't technically, there's a place locally I can go buy them, but I don't exactly know where it's at. It's on Craigslist, and yeah. Anyway, I need to get to work. I am so tired.